Everyone knows that Singaporeans try to avoid natural open spaces at all costs. Why do you think Singapore is so built up? Singapore has made every effort to protect us against the great outdoors. Just look at the HDB flats. The closer they are, the safer we are. Yes, the sight of a tree by a pond evokes such terror in the hearts of the Singaporean that he is sent running for the protective shield of air conditioning. Who knows what might happen? A tree might suddenly fall on you. You might stumble and fall into a river and drown. A bird might swoop down and pick you up, chew you into little pieces and regurgitate you for their little children. And mosquitoes.
Absolutely not. In fact, from their actions, they do enjoy the outdoors. They just have to be given more opportunities to engage with the environment. My name is Leonard Ng. I work with Atelier Dreisettel Asia and a landscape architect here. Water is central to our design philosophy, and because water as an element is becoming increasingly scarce, we have always made an effort to integrate water within the landscape design. I think the fact that we live in a very built-up urban space makes whatever little open space we have a lot more precious and a lot more appreciated. Singaporeans do enjoy outdoor activities. They use it to socialize, to relax, for health benefits, and for interaction. Water makes a difference in open space. We have observed that by including bodies of water in an urban space design, people behave differently. Water has got this attraction about them. People congregate at the edges. If the quality of the water body is good, right, people engage with the water, right, they interact with it and they socialize around it. The ABC Waters program actually stands for Active, Beautiful and Clean. Basically, in simple terms, the ABC program would involve the rain that will then be caught, right, be cleansed to various means for cleansing, right, whether natural or chemical or mechanical, right, which would then in turn be recirculated into water bodies within our parks, within our public spaces, right, to beautify and to give aesthetic element. One of the pilot projects for ABC Waters initiative is the Bishan Park Kallang River redevelopment project. The current situation is Bishan Park is separate from Kallang River in that Kallang River runs around the southern boundaries of Bishan Park, right? And it is segregated by fence, right? And the fact that the steep line concrete walls for 3.2 kilometers. So our task here is to integrate the park with the river. And we are doing that by tearing out all the concrete lining, right, along the Kallang Canal right now, and making it into a natural river that meanders into the park. The redevelopment of Kallang River is not just a redirection of water, it's much more than that. It's creation of habitats for wildlife, right? It is making the edges accessible to the public so that they can go down to the river and engage with the water, right? It's about integrating the park with the river so that it's seen as a single element. And a big part of that involves bringing back nature into the park. By creating a natural meandering river, right, what happens is you are creating different climatic and biotic conditions all along the river, right? There'll be some spaces there that's shadier, there's some spaces that's sunnier, there's some spaces where there's a stronger current, there's some spaces of much quieter water zone, right? All these differentiation, right, in conditions would then create specific habitats for different things to happen. So we want to create a park that would bring nature back into the park, integrate the river with the park, right? But most importantly, at the end of the day, create a park that everybody will enjoy and would visit repeatedly. We desire to find a balance between man and nature, right? Educate the public about sustainable design, create beautiful and compelling spaces, and the Bishan Park project is an expression of that.
Trees? Water? Air? Doesn't sound safe at all. Did you know that the little bubbles of pearl in the bubble tea were originally tadpoles? I still enjoy a traditional cup myself. Try some.